Madam Chair.
No Korako.
He te mana whakawā, e tuatahi ka me nui ki te mihi atu ki tō tātou matanui te raki. A koe e te tīmataka me te whakautiko o tau katoa. Nō reira ka mihi au ki te kaihomai o ka mea pai katoa. Ka mamahara mātou ki a rātou kaitua ko wehi tō wairua. E nō reira e koutou rā o ia marae, o ia iwi, o ia waka, e haere roke ki tāro o te whānui a tānei, ko tuatarai, haere, haere, haere. Ka hoki nā maumahara tia, mō tō whānau, whānui o te whare paramata. E haere atu rā o Lewis Moyo, no rongo whakata. No haere atu rā o te rangi Karaitiana Megavi. E no reira e te rakatira, e haere atu rā ki te pāta whakawairua, e takoto mai, takoto mai, takoto mai. E takoto i rangi Māori i rungi tō waka, hoi atu tō waka, ko tuatarai haere, haere, e haere atu rā. Anō reira e tēnā koe e te mana whakawā. Ka whakamihi au mō nā nohona a te pika mō te paremata o reme te kau mārua. Anō reira huri noa te whare nei, nā mihi hoki ki nā mema o te paramata hau. O nā taha rūrua hoki me te koutou rapuara o te paramata. Nō reira huri noa te whare e mihi atu kia koutou katoa. Madam Speaker, I would first of all just started my mihi by acknowledging this House, but also to acknowledge two very important people who actually worked tirelessly in this House and who have passed away during the transition from the 51st to the 52nd Parliament. Lewis Moyo had a long career in Te Puni Kōkiri, or the Maori Development Ministry. He was also the cultural advisor to Prime Ministers and also Governor-Generals as well. The other one was Te Rangi Karaitiana Megavi of Ngāi Tūhoi, of Ngāi Te Rangi and Ngāti Whakaue. I had the pleasure, even though it was a short space of time, in the 51st Parliament as the Chair of the Māori Affairs Select Committee to work very closely with Te Rangi. He was a tohoka of Te Reo, and he worked tirelessly for the Waitangi Tribunal and also Te Whare Paramata. I went to his tangi in Ruatoki. What are those beautiful people of the mist? That they made me welcome, that I could tangi with them on such a sad departure. So I wanted to acknowledge those two who have passed away. Madam Speaker, it's also great for me to acknowledge you, and also as a Member of Parliament from Christchurch, and also to acknowledge the Honourable Ruth Dyson and also the Honourable Megan Woods as well, and particularly Megan Woods, who is actually our only Cabinet Minister in Christchurch. I want to also congratulate the new MPs from right across the House, returning MPs into this 52nd Parliament. I want to acknowledge also the former Minister of Māori Development and also the former Minister of Whānau Ora, the Honourable Tūriro Flavel. Also the former Attorney General and also the former Minister of Treaty Waitangi Negotiations, the Honourable Christopher Finlayson. It is their work that we actually will see moving through this 52nd Parliament. It is the type of work that they did, the legislation that was put through and that is still pending, that we believe will actually create better opportunities for te iwi Māori. It's also, just to go to the Governor-General's speech, Madam Speaker, is that in this 52nd Parliament, it was acknowledged that we have, in the history of this Parliament, more Māori and Pacific Islanders than ever before. There are in fact around 30 or just over 30 Māori and people of Māori, MPs of Māori or Pacific Island descent. And this was also highlighted is that I congratulate the coalition government, but also that they actually have more Māori and Pacific Islanders in cabinet than ever before. Ngā mihi. Madam Speaker, I think it's very, very important to acknowledge Te Tiriti o Waitangi, because this will have, I believe, a bearing on what I've just said. With the largest the largest number of MPs of Māori and Pacific Island descent in this Parliament, creates the opportunity that we could collaborate together to move forward in the interest of our people and all New Zealanders. So under the Treaty of Waitangi, it is always said that this is a treaty for everyone. And in a maiden speech last week, there was quoted something from Dame Whina Cooper, Willow Jean Prime. But Dame Whina Cooper also said is that the treaty is for all New Zealanders. So I just want to make that point, and that we hopefully will take advantage of that and be collaborative right across the House itself. But there's one thing I want to acknowledge: the new Minister of Māori Development and also the Associate Minister, the Honourable Nanaia Mahuta. I want to acknowledge the fact about the work that we did together in Māori Affairs and the Māori Affairs Select Committee, and hope that she will take up the wero also to continue that work. And it was being acknowledged around Te Turu Whenua. I would hope that Te Turu Whenua is going to continue through that committee stage. Because when we look at Te Turu Whenua, we have to acknowledge the fact that the current Act, under the current Act, there are still thousands of owners disconnected from their land. Fragmentation is getting worse as opposed to getting better. There is little in the current Act for those small managed blocks. And the other part of it is that there's nothing in the current Act to resolve dispute resolution. So a lot of the work that was done, I mean, a special committee was set up to identify these issues in Te Turu Whenua. In the new bill, the owners will finally be able to set rules making it harder to dispose of Māori land. Before 1987, there was only 5% of land in the whole of New Zealand under Māori ownership. So Te Turu Whenua 1993 was actually about the retention of Māori land. This new bill is actually about the utilisation of Māori land, to free it so that our people have tino rangatiratanga over it. So I would hope, Madam Speaker, that this bill will continue through the House. And it's also great to know that the new Minister of Waitangi Treaty Negotiations, the Honourable Andrew Little, will actually continue to move those treaty settlement bills through the House. And also, it's great to know that he is working already on the Ngāpuhi settlement. I wish him well. We all do. On that note, Madam Speaker, in the final parts of this speech, again, I want to acknowledge the kotahitaka that needs to take place across the House. It is theatre in here, a lot of the times around question times, but the real heavy lifting and the work is done in select committees. And hopefully that can reflect the kotahitaka that we're talking about. I want to acknowledge the new chair of the Māori Affairs Select Committee, Reno Tirikatni, and also to acknowledge the Deputy, Marama Davison. So hopefully we can continue, as we have in the convention of the Māori Affairs Select Committee, is to try and park our political affiliations at the door and move and work together for what's best for our people. And I acknowledge again that fact is that let's all try and work together. We'll throw rocks now and then, but it's actually about good legislation at the end of the day, and it's actually about our people, Te Iwi Māori, Pacifica, but also the whole of New Zealand. Nō reira e te mana whakawā, huri no te whare nei, e mihi atu kia koutou katoa. Kia ora.
Madam Speaker.
Honourable Ian Lees-Galloway.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. At 3:40.